We see lines and we go, no, I can't do it. Ah! That is not the attitude to have. You should say, all right, yeah, give me a couple of days. Got this. Let me help you to do that. Hey guys, welcome to Acting Up with G, that's me. My name is Georgia Grant Anderson and welcome to 3 Methods to Learning Life. Just a quick disclaimer, everyone learns things differently and I appreciate that and I love that, okay? We are all different, it takes loads to make up a world. This is why I have 3 different methods. If number 1 doesn't work, number 2 might, or number 3 might, juggle it around. If none of them work, please let me know and I will personally look and invest in a way to find the best way to help you to learn lines, okay? Deal? Great. Number 1, my favorite way and probably the only way that I actually learn is to cover and reveal. Okay, the thing with learning lines, the thing with anything with drama, even dance, is repetition. You know, repetition. That's what I'm saying. It's all about is repetition. So what I basically do, you say your line. So if this was my line, you had one tiny job to do, Charles, and you couldn't even do that. Then Charles has his line. I don't actually read that, and I'll tell you why in a second. Then I'll go to my line, I'll learn that bit, go over it. Then I'd go straight back up to the top, do it again. Yeah? So literally say your line if you're like, okay, for example, let me go to a line that I actually know. Okay, so, okay. This is the cruise ship I used to work on. So sweet of Charles to arrange it. So I read it, cool. This is the cruise ship, what was it? I used to work on. This is the cruise ship I used to work on. So sweet of Charles to arrange it. This is the quick, then I'd keep saying it over and over again until I got it. Then I'd move to the next page. Charles would say his line. Then my one is, yes, as a pre-wedding surprise. Cool, got that. So I'd go back to the start. This is the cruise ship I used to work on. So sweet of Charles to arrange it for me. Next, and I'd remember, yes, as a pre-wedding surprise. And then I'd go to the next line, got that correct, go to the next line, and then keep going like that, and just keep it going back and forth, okay? The reason why I don't read the other person's line is because I like to keep it a little bit fresh. So I know my lines down to a T, but I don't know their lines. So sometimes if their line is something, they will say it in a certain way and it will throw me off, which is really good because at least then I'll be still able to give them quite a realistic reaction because I don't actually know what's coming next. So they'll say their line, I'll say my line, they say their line, and it's like, okay, it's a genuine reaction, and then I already know my next line, so I'll say my next line in response to the line that they just said. Get it? Also, in regards to all of these as well, when you do your line, don't sit here, learn lines, then go about your business and forget about it. Sit here, learn your lines, while you're washing up, be reciting your lines. Mid-conversation, I do this to my boyfriend all the time, we'll be having a genuine conversation and I will break out into character and start saying my lines and he'll be like, oh, she's doing her thing again. You know, just at random points, you're sitting on the bus, randomly say your lines. Because the fact that you can randomly do it when you're not actually in the zone, that means you know your lines. That's the best way to do it, okay? So even while you're playing game or whatever, playing video games and stuff, be reciting your lines. Stop, carry on, recite them again. And just do that throughout the day, non-stop. It sounds long, but it's not. If anything, it cuts down the process. So yeah, give that a look-see. This next one, a little bit of a spoiler alert. I am actually going to be on an episode of CBBC's So Awkward, which will be airing this year, hopefully. I am actually in that show for an episode, and I did a bit of learning lines in my vlog because I'm doing a big vlog for it. So subscribe and wait patiently because there's a vlog coming for So Awkward. All the behind the scenes, meet the cast and everything, okay? Process, filming, all that jazz. Yeah, so get on board. Anyway, back to the video. So because I've done that, I did a whole segment of learning lines. So I'm just gonna insert it here. I'm just gonna insert it. Another way for me, how I remember my lines, I underline keywords. So if I go back to scene 15, I have quite a few little paragraphs, as you can see, and I've underlined the keyword Harry Potter. So because I've underlined Harry Potter, in my mind I can still see it underlined, and I know, okay, this paragraph's about Harry Potter. What did I say about? Oh, that's what I said about Harry Potter, and then I'll be able to say my lines. That's how I always underline the keyword. Or even if in a line it might be, I went to the bathroom. Now, the way how I talk, I might just say, I'm going to the bathroom, I've gone to the bathroom, just like I might mess it up a bit. So if I underline went, okay, that is the tense that I'm using. This is what the key word is went. So if I say I went, oh yeah, to the bathroom. You know what I mean? So I underline the keywords that if I say this keyword, the whole sentence is gonna flow, because if I change that keyword, then it would be a whole different sentence. And I'm trying to think, okay, I know the objective is to go to the toilet, but did I say I'm going to the toilet? I've gone to the toilet. But if I underline went, like went, oh yeah, I went to the toilet. I hope that makes sense.
Hold up, wait a minute, you got some other videos in it?
Yes, I do. Check those out too. And number 3, a lot of people actually say this is a good method for them. They record it on the phone, especially if you're not a visual person, you're more of a hearing person. Record your lines on your phone and put in your headphones and play them throughout the day. At random points in the day, play the lines. And eventually it will tap in at like listening to a song, even if you want to make it into a song. But the only difficult thing about that, the thing with learning lines, you do not want to learn it to a T where if the director asks you to do it in a different way, you can't, because this is how you've learned it. This is, you've got to be able to be through with it. Do you get what I mean? So I wouldn't make it into a song. Lots of people say it worked for them. You could try it, but personally, I wouldn't make it into a song. I would do it normally and have it kind of playing back in my head throughout the day, listening to my voice on my headphones. But yeah, it'll be worth it. And then keep playing it in your head throughout the day, and then say it at random points. I cannot stress, that's like the best advice that I can actually give you for learning lines. Say your lines at random points, even if it is one line that you just randomly remember. Say it at the most random point, the most irrelevant time. Say it, and it just will stick in your brain like glue if you keep doing that throughout the day. Anyway, that was a quick one. Let me know if that helped at all. If you liked this video, please make sure you liked it, even if you didn't like it, because why not spread positivity? Please share this around, even if it didn't benefit you, I'm sure it would benefit somebody else. Please comment on it if you have any questions whatsoever. Please leave in the comment section. I will get back to you. And last of all, please subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe. Make sure my post notifications are turned on, because every Monday I'm coming back at you with something new, something actory, and something fresh. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day. Bye. I gotta think of some new dance moves, innit? How being black affects me as an actress.
They were one-word characters.
She looked at me, she was like, oh, you've got nothing to worry about though, innit? You're black. They need you for diversity.
Like many other mixed-race women in this industry, my identity is heavily fetishized and sexualized.
Some tick box, that's what I am. I'm not really here as an actor, I'm just here as a tick box,
Like I always say, you gotta work twice as hard for half as much, and that's a shock to a lot of people that don't realize that that's what black parents say to their kids, but that's what we say. I'm still saying it to my kids, so not a lot's changed. Well, hopefully that will change.